Hello, I am tired AF and I should be authenticated as my real user. Oh man, let me double check that real quick. I've been building my AOC CLI today and fixing it. I want to make sure that my cookie is correctly set off screen because I want to share my cookie with you guys. Um, okay, I think that worked. Let me double, triple check. Yes, that's looking good. Let me now remove it from my clipboard history. And then we should actually be good to go. Okay. 1.5 minutes to spare. I have an empty terminal right here. This time I did make sure to activate the VEnv on time. So we have the little pyenv here at the start. And we want to go to a random day that we've done before so that my next script works. And let me also double check that my solve works. Okay. "20 seconds, and we should actually be good to go. If I'm correct, this is going to create a new folder called O5, copy over the template Python, download the puzzle, and open it all in VS Code. And then we should be able to use the solve command right there to submit our answers. Nice. Okay. Giant cargo crate, which crane will end up where? Okay. On top of each stack. Okay, so this is going to be split into two, which is really fun. So we have, we're not going to do this. We're going to do top part equals S split by 2 new line 0. And bottom part is 1. Now we will do top equals top split lines and bottom split lines. And we want to do probably remove the last one. And we want to, man, let me open this right here. We want to replace a lot of stuff. with empty. We want to replace all of these unnecessary added characters so that we can simply do a... Oh no, that actually doesn't work. Let's replace this with empty because we still need the spaces. Um, let's see how this is gonna work. Wow, this is this is gonna be hard to parse actually. I hate when the parsing is the hard part. Yeah. Well, so the issue is that all of these things here in between need to go. How about we just go through there with the step length? That makes way more sense. Split lines, top equals top map. So we have lambda L, L. Let's drop the first one. And then we go through in a step width of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check. Doesn't work because I didn't do the print. So that also didn't work. We got W and then closing parentheses. It's probably 4. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Now what we want to do next is to turn these into an index. So here we want to do another map. Um, and it will be the empty string. So let's just call it our alphabet. Alphabet equals empty string plus the lowercase ASCII upper. Okay, way better. Now, what's next is to parse the bottom part. I think with the top part we're done. So here all we're gonna do is to replace move with empty string and replace from with empty string and to. So now we print top and bottom. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's call it here and return top and bottom. So what do we do now? We do probably import deep copy. So let's call top and bottom deep copy T0 and deep top copy T1. This way we can use it in hard again without any modifications. So now we uh, we transpose this array. Five easy ways. Yeah, I really just need one. No, I don't want NumPy. Oh my god. just double, triple check if this is gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I hate Python. Yes, this works. Okay. So we'll transpose this. And we'll call it lmap, of course. Amazing. Okay. So for 2 from A to 4, what do you mean? Amount from to before, after, in, bottom, for underscore in range amount. Oh no, we have to turn these into integers. Lmap bottom int. Why is it unknown? I don't think it's unknown. Ah, print top bottom return. These are definitely numbers, and before there were strings. Okay, that worked. That's pretty cool. So now we say I really want to reverse those lists. I really want to reverse those lists. And I really want to remove the zeros. Okay. For line in top, line reverse. While line -1 equals to 0, line top. And now I want to print it. Yeah. Who gives a crap? Okay. 8 items in this one. That seems to be correct. The second one has A2, but then we only have 5. Did that work? Yes. And we start with a C. Yes. And we end with a W. Okay. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Top before -1 pop. And now we push it into after. Print map lambda I this one top. I'm really not providing great commentary here, but this is actually pretty complicated stuff. As an attribute push. Well, maybe it's called append then. Too many values to unpack. Expected 3. What about print bottom? Well, it's always 3, so why are you complaining about not enough values to unpack? I can literally see that it's always 3. What is the issue? Too many. Expected 3. Well, how many do you got? How many do you got? 4 row in bottom if len row not equal to 3 print row. It's always 4? What? Man, this is not going too well right now. I definitely don't quite know what's going on here. Like, it's always a 1, right? No, it's not at all. Hm. I'm confused. So it seems like it's always... Oh no, some of them actually are 4. Okay, so where does it come from? I equals 0. I plus equals 1. Print I. So the 14th one is the first one. 14 plus 10 is 24. Ooh, yeah. I totally messed that up. I think this is how it's supposed to work. Yes. Okay. And now all we have to do is to use this as an index for alphabet. And then join it with an empty string. Correct. Okay. So what's part 2? Oh no, I didn't. I completely forgot that I have to download part 2 of the puzzle. As you watch the crane operator rearrange the crate, you notice the process isn't following your prediction. Some mud was covered. If you quickly wipe it away, the crane isn't a great move. It's a fine. Oh no, 9001. Ability to pick up multiple cranes. Oh, would you look at that? So now we pop them all. Buffer, why do I say let equals 0? Buffer dot append. And then we just at the end say append buffer, but it's not append, but it's plus equals. Okay. Well, I guess insert. Let's see if this is correct. Please wait. Oh no, that's not great. Let me think if I made a mistake. No, I think this is correct. Yes, okay. 11, 10. Yes, okay. What score did we get? Man, this was a tough one. Leaderboard and personal stats. 1,393. What? Well, I guess I'm gonna take that. So let's go through this and give ourselves way better variable names. So top should actually be called instructions. Or no, it should not be called instructions, it should be called board. And this should be called instructions. Ooh. And we don't need this anymore. That was just for debugging purposes. So this is actually something we should do here. Board equals this. Go. And instructions should actually also be on there. So you don't have to do it twice. Yeah, pretty happy with this. Now it's pretty much cleaned up. All these mappings are, I mean, it's input processing what you're gonna do. Gotta do what you're gonna do. It's still printing out the right result. And I think I'm pretty happy with this. Let me give it one more look if I'm missing something obvious. So, obviously this one is like pretty easy to do. All we had to figure out is that we turn every column into a list. That makes it much easier to deal with. And we reverse it so that the first element is actually the last element. This way you can just use pop to remove something, and you can just use insert to add something at the end. And here, if we want to do more than one at a time, we just turn into our single item that we're picking up into a buffer where we're always inserting it at the start. So it will be put on the oldest item first and not the newest item first. The secret sauce here is that we're doing some deep copy so that we can make sure we have a clean version of the inputs every single time we run a method and it's not getting mutated. And here we're just doing some input processing. I'm removing move from and to from this line. So it just looks like this. Then I'm splitting it by spaces and turning all of these strings into numbers with the int method. Really simple stuff. The input processing for the top one is a little bit more complicated. We have to do the step width. We're going through the line and ignoring the first character. And then we take every fourth character. So we take this one, 1, 2, 3, this one, 1, 2, 3, this one, 1, 2, 3, this one. And I was thinking about doing some number stuff that we actually didn't need at all. So I can just remove this entire indexing here. And we can also remove this. I don't know why I thought I'm going to deal with numbers. I think it was because of NumPy. I thought maybe I was going to need NumPy. That might have made the transposition a bit more performant, but then again, these are just like 20 elements, so who gives a damn? So yeah, that whole thing is now removed. We're going to deal with the letters from the start. And we have a pretty simple thing going on here. I guess we can coalesce some of these lines to be a bit easier to read. We could turn this into an RE sub. I guess I did definitely import RE, so it would be way shorter. We got word plus space, replace with nothing. Yeah. That didn't work. Why didn't that work? Because I need to add the global thing to it. Yeah, probably. I don't know. String count, if I select count to 9. Yeah, no, this doesn't work. Now I'm kind of curious, why doesn't this work? My theory is that this... I'm not talking to you, Siri. My theory, import RE, and then take this line, for example. Wait, what? Well, that makes a lot of sense. I guess numbers are considered to be part of the word group. Isn't that interesting? We really learned something today. All I wanted is to have A to Z and not the numbers. Okay. Now this is gonna work. Okay. Made that line a lot shorter, and then I think we are done for now. Yeah, we can just do like a I list of reverse, except it's actually reversed. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that's actually pretty good. And filter, I guess, maybe? Yeah. Let's not bother anymore. Do we bother anymore? Ugh, I mean, if I put this into a filter, uh, then maybe I don't have to do the whole wow thing. Maybe? Nah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Let's not bother. How about that? Let's not bother. Um, yeah. Ooh. Let's bother even less. This is the most beautiful version, but I'm convinced. And I'm done for the day. I'll see you tomorrow.